Thank you. Hello, everyone. Thank you for watching this recording. My name is Jennifer Marks. I'm the sole librarian at the Cochrane Hill Public Library, and I am a previous and probable future job seeker at some point. We all need to search for and apply to jobs throughout our lives. Most of us will have many different careers. That means there's many times you're going to be searching and applying for different types of jobs. And so knowing how to search efficiently and effectively is key. So today I want to do a quick overview of how to use Google to find jobs that fit your experience and needs. Now, this recording is not meant to be all-encompassing or answer every question you have, but serve as a way to kind of dip your toe into the many lessons that Google offers online for free to small business owners, entrepreneurs, job seekers, students, and educators to grow their digital skills. My hope is this recording will encourage you to look at those lessons and pick and choose to complete the ones that best suits your needs. So before we get into searching with Google for jobs, I want to highlight some of those other online learning resources. So some of these may apply to you, some of them may not, but I want you to be aware of them. So Primer is an app you'd actually download on your smartphone that provides 5-minute business and marketing lessons so you can learn wherever and whenever you're able to. Small Solves is a series of quick help videos that answer questions to make you make the most of digital tools. It's kind of geared toward, I think, to our business owners, but it can be from starting a live stream to updating your business profile. Apply digital skills. You can learn practical digital skills using a free project-based video curriculum. So it's self-paced. Skillshop, you can master Google tools you use that you use to work with. It's free online training. And these e-learning courses are designed by Google product experts, and you can learn at your own pace, and you actually get Google product certified as well. And then Grow with Google provides free tools, training, and resources to help grow your skills, career, or business. I'm going to include links to these in the description, so check them out and see if any of them are a good fit for you to learn some more. So let's get back to the task at hand, which is actually job searching. So today we're going to focus on using Google to search for jobs. So you may have done that in the past. You may have used other search engines like Indeed, maybe use LinkedIn, which is more of a social media thing, but you can search for jobs there. Monster, Career Builder, some older ones. Simply Hired, there's a ton of them out there. There's actually ones that are even geared to certain industries as well. But in general, finding a job can be difficult even under the best of circumstances. Running a new career search while transitioning from working at home can be even more challenging. So you're more at home now. You may not hear as many opportunities through word of mouth as you would if you were in a shared office space with other people. There might be more distractions at home. Maybe you're managing childcare, domestic work, or new living arrangements that you didn't have to do before. And then maybe you're actually looking for remote options. Maybe you're concerned about your health or your family's concerns. So maybe you're only looking for remote options and you want to know how to go about that. So let's talk some best practices first for running a job search from home. Now, some of these tips may apply if you're currently working and seeking a new position, but some are also important for those that are currently not working at all. So some of these may apply to you, some of these may not. Keep in mind. So first thing you want to do if you're working or not working, you're just doing job searches, you want to create a routine. So if you normally take a shower and have breakfast before work, you want to keep doing that. You want to maintain regular hours. You want to set a schedule and try to keep to it. This routine will help you maintain a sense of normalcy and stay productive. So it also, if you're not working, you probably want to have a routine as well when you normally get up, when you normally go to sleep, when you normally have breakfast, when you normally have lunch. You still take a shower and get dressed, even if you're not going anywhere. Um, Keep things more normal. You want to create a dedicated work spot for you. So you want to go to work in the same place. Now, if you don't have the luxury of having a dedicated home office, you can at least work at the same seat or table every day, even if you have to clean it up at meal times or clean it up when you're off work. Now, if you're not working, then your job is to actually be looking for a job. So you consider working would be when you sit down to do job searching or do some training or whatever you're doing to further your career. Next thing would be to actually schedule lunch and breaks. You want to take those lunch and breaks, make sure you add them to your schedule. It can be easy to forget breaks if you're working from home. The day can kind of bleed together, and you don't want to sit in front of a computer for 8 solid hours. So every hour or so, you want to give your body and eyes a break by standing up and walking around. Maybe even go inside and walk around the block if you can. Just get out, moving, and get away from your computer, whether you're searching for jobs or working. Now, you want to do when you sit down, you actually gather the tools you need to be productive. So you may find that when you used to work, if you worked in an office, they supplied the tools, you may have to supply those yourself. You know, if you're someone who maybe likes to write things down physically, you may want to make sure you have a pen and paper handy so you can do that when you're searching. Now, the other thing is create a to-do list. I personally like to create a to-do list. I write, that's one thing I actually do write physically down. Usually I do it for the week. So when I'm thinking what can I do next or what I need to do, I can look at that list. But you can type it up if you prefer to on your computer. But the idea would be maybe to create a daily one, because that way at the end of your work day, you write the next day you're going to do. It's going to help you keep from popping back on your computer to do more work or just one more task. And I help you get started, the next morning, the next time when you go back to work. So if you're just doing for job searching, your list could consist of maybe types of jobs you want to search for, maybe certain job engines you want to try looking at, or maybe remind yourself to follow up on the status of a job you applied for previously, see where you are in that. Maybe you want to look into some more training so you feel more comfortable applying to a wider range of jobs. So maybe your to-do list would be look for training on XYZ. Might be one too. One of the courses I mentioned, one of the different programs I mentioned through Google, maybe look into those different courses to see if there are any that fit your needs. And most importantly, when your workday is done, you want to close up shop. If you're not at work, don't spend time working. Actually have an end point of the day when you're off work, you're off searching for jobs, you're done. So those are a few strategies to help manage a job search or work at home. Now we're actually going to get into how to actually search. So how to get started? Well, you're actually going to sign in. Well, you don't actually have to sign in, but you actually go to google.com. Now, if you sign in, if you have a Google account, let me actually go and see what this looks like. So here's Google. If you have a Google account, which I do here for this, for the Copper Hill Library, it's actually better to have an account, because when you search for jobs, I'll show you, you can actually save certain jobs as well as set up an email alert if you sign in. And you don't have to sign in. If you don't have a Google or Gmail account, you don't have to. It's just you won't have those options to save a job or to set up an email alert without signing in, but you can still search. Just so you know, jobs through Google search, they pull advertisements from all over the internet. They create one easy list of potential jobs. As I mentioned before, there are many different job search sites, Indeed, Simply Hired, LinkedIn as well. So social media part of it, you can just job search there. And using Google will pull those into one big search if you want. So when you're actually going to go to search, though, you want to type something in the query here. It could be something general, like jobs near me, maybe retail jobs or for retail jobs, part-time jobs for that, customer service jobs. The more general your query, though, the more results you're going to find, and not all those results may be useful to you, though. So you may, if you know what type of job you're looking for, like a warehouse job, maybe put in warehouse jobs near me. The other thing I want to mention, I'm saying near me, that just depends where you're searching for the job. If you are, maybe you're living somewhere else, but you want to work in a city than where you're currently living or currently accessing the internet, you may want to put that city name in there. So instead of saying near me, you might say, warehouse jobs in Dallas, Texas. And that way it will center them in Dallas. And then also, if you're a veteran, you can actually find options there to you. You could add veteran jobs near me, and it will actually, may help you for people who are actually looking for veterans as well. So I'm just going to leave this very vague and just put jobs near me for now, and I'll show you what it looks like here. So let's go to the next slide. So now that we've entered the first search, let's see what we can do now. So it's going to create a snapshot like this, and you're going to see options like, ways to apply, salary information, the job description, reviews of the company, and more. And you can sift through this information, decide which jobs may be right for you. Now, let's look at my job results here. You can see it looks like in real life. So it's this part here. So I'm just going to click on here because it's going to change the screen to cover it like this. Now, see, it does have a lot of different jobs here. There are different types of jobs. We have administrative assistant, we have a retail associate. And also look and see, this one's 19 days ago. It was only 3 days ago. So one thing we may want to do is filter, because truthfully, a job that they posted 19 days ago, that's kind of a long time. That may be filled by now anyways. So we're actually going to use some filters here. So see up here has category. We could actually change it. So let's just say we wanted sales and retail. I can change that to category. You can change by title if you want. If I wanted to be a team member, buyer, assistant, barista, I'm going to leave that blank. Location, you know how many miles out you want to be. The default right now says 15, but let's just say I'm okay with going out a little further. You could also change it here to work from home if you are looking for just remote work. And see, it's right there in location. Date posted. So for me, I don't like to go past a week, truthfully. I think anything past a week most likely is not going to be available anymore. It may not be true. Some places take a lot longer to hire, but the farther out you get, the more likely you're going to waste your time applying for a job that's no longer there. You have type, which is could be full-time, part-time, contractor, internship, and the default is for all. Company type, you go to the employer if you're actually looking for a particular employer. So you can change all those filters as needed. So I have 3 filters where I've changed it: the category for retail and sales, in the past week, and full-time. And you'll outfit that exactly how best fits for you. And then as you see, the first one here 2 days ago, Circle K in Dallas, Texas, is doing a store assistant full-time. And here's the different ways to apply. You can apply on Circle K Careers, Career Builder, Snag a Job. There's a description down here, minimum qualifications, essential duties. You can read more about that. Physical, all the details here. And then it says typical pay for this type of work. So it gives you an idea. Now, this isn't necessarily the pay that you'll get for this Circle K place, but it gives you an idea of some other places that have similar names with what their pay is per year. And then here's some ratings of the actual employer Circle K. So, out of about 3.3, 2.9, so about halfway. So, and then actually here's a map. This is basically based on where I'm located. It found my location. And so that's how close this is actually from here. So this is actually very close, only 5 miles, or 5 minutes actually, not even where. So that's an example there. Now, I mentioned saving. I am signed in, as I said, so I can save this if I want. So I can click on the little save thing here. And you see up here it has jobs, saved, and alerts. So see, it's going to save it up here. So see, this is one. See, that one expired. And I can unsave it. I want same thing for this one. If I decide I don't want to apply for that, I can unsave it. The other thing I'm going to have is alerts. Oh, well, here, let's do that again. So let's save it. And let's go to alerts here. Right now, I don't have any job alerts, but we could set up a job alert. And how we're going to do that is when you have it's right here, actually, a new job alert. So I can flip this right here, and it's going to send a daily email right now as the default. If I go to alerts, I can change it to instantly. That means anytime anyone posts a job with my specifications, with my filters, it's going to send me an email. You can daily, if you want to just get one email a day, you can even change it to weekly, so just once a week you'll get them. Or then I can delete out that alert when I'm done with that. So there we go. That's how simple it is. And then you can actually get the results sent to you with those email alerts. You don't have to search every day if you don't want to, which is good if you currently have a job that may be what you want to do. Okay, and I kind of went over this, but so you can use the filters to narrow down your search. So you can start broad and then use the filters to narrow it down. You can save a job to apply for later, which I showed you with that little ribbon there. And you can set alerts to receive updates, and that's down here. Well, that's blocking it right now, but it's down there at the bottom. You push that, and then you can change the alerts to how you need to. Okay, and so that was just a quick review. If you want to learn more, I would recommend looking at some of the resources I mentioned at the top of this video. I'll include the links in the description. And of course, you can actually always even reach out to me as well if you need help searching or have any questions to see how I can best assist you. My name is Jennifer Mark with the Cockrell Public Library again. Email is cockrellhilllibrary@gmail.com. Phone number 214-330-9935, as well as our library does have Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts. You can reach us that way. Reach me that way. Thank you. I hope you have a good day.